Tonight, COVID-19 cases continue to rise in the Omaha metro as local health officials gear up to get boosters to kids 5 to 11 years old.
Here's the current status of COVID in Douglas County. Health officials report more than 130 cases since yesterday. That's one of the highest single-day counts since March. Hospitalizations are slowly climbing as well, with 80 people in area hospitals with the virus. And one Omaha family is reflecting on a month of milestones 1 year after their COVID scare.
An Omaha mother was 29 weeks pregnant when she got sick with COVID-19. On the edge of dying, she delivered her son early and fought for her life on a ventilator. 3 News Now reporter Isabella Basco joins us in studio with more. Isabella?
Well, Mark and Mary, it was supposed to be a happy time for Ashlee and Josh Laux, welcoming their 3rd child. But in April of last year, Ashlee was admitted to Methodist Women's Hospital when her oxygen level dipped below 95%. She got pneumonia, and doctors performed an emergency C-section. What follows are some of the hardest days doctors and family both had to face. 30 weeks pregnant, Ashlee Laux gave birth to her 3rd child, a son, Gavin. He came early because COVID gripped Ashlee, her breathing dangerously low.
For her, we're putting her on a ventilator right now, and that's just like the news you don't want to hear. When I got to the hospital, it was just a rush.
Adam Wells, medical director for Methodist Hospital's ICU, recalls caring for Ashlee, supporting her in the ambulance.
And I remember sitting in the hospital at the main campus after we got there, just shaking because, just finally being able to settle and reflect on what had just happened and how close we were to, there not being Ashlee and not being a baby and not being, a family. And it was by far, I don't know, this one really moved me. It was hard.
With baby Gavin in the NICU, Ashlee spent 4 days on the ventilator. Her husband, Josh, braced for the worst.
Probably the darkest days. Just, what do I tell my kids if mom's not coming home? Kept going through my mind, what am I going to do with 3 kids as a single dad if something were to happen?
In early May of last year, Ashlee opened her eyes and came off the ventilator. By Mother's Day, doctors released her from quarantine, and her twins got to come see Mom. But there was one piece still missing.
I still hadn't been able to see Gavin. Now I'm gonna cry. So it was hard. It was heartbreaking, but so overwhelming at the same time.
Ashlee came home from the hospital to recover, but Gavin spent almost 2 full months in the hospital. 1 year later, Gavin is celebrating his 1st birthday, while husband and wife celebrate 10 years of marriage.
You just realize there's a lot of stuff in life that does not matter. Don't focus on the little stuff. Don't let it get you down. Focus on the important stuff, and everything else is going to be okay.
Well, your family and friends are there for you, and you don't have to carry everything on your own.
1 year later, Ashlee says she still struggles with joint pain and shortness of breath, but she wants to encourage everyone to do everything you can to protect yourself. Doctors want to remind you of the importance of getting your vaccine if you haven't gotten it yet. In the studio, Isabella Basco, 3 News Now.